No, no, and that honestly, I feel like that's been going on forever.
Yeah.
That whole that it's difficult because it shows a lack of ability to buy into a real team atmosphere,
Yeah.
right? Because if you're really bought into a team atmosphere, does this help us? If it helps us, let's do it. Let's go. And if it's good for this individual, that's great too. That's where everybody should win.
Yeah.
But it for some reason there's always been that type of disconnect, and that has to have more to do with society and I think a bigger issue, a bigger picture.
Oh yeah. Everything we're talking about is that. The issues you're dealing with, as trivial as they might seem, are bigger issues at a societal level. And Tom, my question is, um, I had all kinds of thoughts about what to do, and one of them was what Peter has done. And I thought, I believe, how many coaches do you have together at once, Peter?
Before, you mean like for the coaches meeting?
Yes.
Well, the last coaches meeting I had 17, because this is head coaches and assistants. So I had 17 of the 22 that could have gone.
So, what age groups?
So it was U8, U10, U12, U14.
See, we're looking at U13, U15, U18 AA, and U18 AAA.
Yeah, you have a different dynamic for sure because we don't have, this is just a town organization. So
Yeah.
it's recreational for sure.
Yeah.
Um, so it's not the AA or AAA type of a level, like a tier one or tier two. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Which in some ways is good and fun. In some ways makes it a little bit more interesting because at least when you get to your AAA level, right? Everybody there is, I would think, is bought in. Like we want to be a AAA player. We got a goal in mind. Um, whether it maybe be to play college, major, junior, hopefully professional someday. They're all kind of dialed in. Whereas in the rec league, you've got everything from, yeah, it's cool. I'd like to do it. My friends do it. The uniforms are neat. Yeah, let me do this. So it's a little different dynamic as far as that goes. Excuse me. And then you also mix in the players who want to be serious about it and do want to someday play in college and that. So
Yeah.
it's pure in some ways, but in some ways it's a little bit convoluted too.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's very good. Tom, what do you think of the idea of, and I'm just throwing this out, um, a monthly coaches meeting of staffs that they wanted to come, of all the U15s?
I just need you to type it.
Themselves or the U15s and 18s combined,